As soon as I get Malenia's weapons, you're done for.
Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And I have never known defeat. Wait. And I have never... I am Malenia. Wait. Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord.
Oh my god. Dude, I am so trash. Or maybe it's these weapons. I don't know right now. All I know is that something needs to happen because I can't seem to hit anything with this. And probably you can't either. So I don't blame you if you give up. I mean, what I have to say to you is...
Farewell then.
I can hear your voice. I can hear your voice. I can hear your voice. I can hear your voice.
GG, bro. Alright, you got it. Cool. So you're probably looking at that and thinking, well, my G, what's wrong with it? I mean, it looks pretty good. The issue is that these weapons are so hard to use, especially for the requirements. So I've got a Hand of Malenia at +4 running a level 80 build. But the big thing is that if I'm running level 80, the dex required alone to use these weapons is 48, which is basically taking up all of my points. So if you're thinking of running a build that's less than this, or well, let's say less than 80, I mean, you're gonna be running with very little health and you will definitely get one shot. So let's look at how we could possibly allocate the points.
I wish to yet again be born anew.
What I did is basically leveled up my dexterity to 38 and then used 2 talismans to basically give me an extra 10 points. I'll show you those later. one of those talismans were being Radagon's Saucy or whatever it's called, which is going to give me 5 points. And then I use the Prothesis Wearer's Heirloom, which will give me an additional 5 points. But the Radagon Seal does actually does have some downsides to it because I'm actually taking a bit more damage. But it does also increase a few more stats, which is pretty cool. So looking at how much damage I'd be taking without any, let's say, talismans, I get a physical of 23, which is basically not that good. If I had to add the talismans on, you'd see that my damage reduction is actually going down to 11 and even negatives for the lightning. So yeah, pretty rough. But now let's just talk about the weapon arts. So your actual weapon art for the blade is pretty beautiful. I mean, it's the same attack that she hits you with. You get 3 consecutive attacks if you have enough stamina for it. The downside of this thing for me is that it doesn't have the same tracking as, of course, the boss has, which is kind of understandable, but I'm kind of disappointed in that because it's really the tracking that I was hoping for with these weapons. But also, let me be fair, it's not really the tracking that's the problem with these weapons. The problem with these weapons is this right here, cuz. Look at that.
He needs some milk.
But anyway, let's move on to that spell they call Scarlet Aeonia or whatever. This thing right here. If this thing lands, it is nice. I'll admit to you, it's nice. But getting it to land is so damn difficult. Unless you're like baiting in someone who's like constantly on your ass and trying to, you know, just like gank you, then there's a chance that you could get them. But I mean, as you could see in the footage, I could hit someone and still have time to move away. Nice. And they're just left standing there, crouching like they're in a photo shoot. I mean, they really need to do something about this. I don't know if it's maybe the casting speed or maybe giving you like invincibility while you're on the ground, but they really need to do something about it. It just really hurts my soul that I can't use it effectively. So basically what I want to close it off with is, what can they do to actually make this pure cosplay, meaning just using Malenia's armor set and the weapons that her remembrance drops, which is those blades, well, the one blade and the what is this thing called, the spell or the incantation, the Scarlet of Aeonia. I think that they need to give the weapon arts and the skills a bit more poise in order for them to work, so that we're not getting interrupted enough. I know there's like a talisman that can give you more poise, but seeing that, I mean, looking at how much stats these things require, I mean 48 for dex and 35 just to use the spell, you gotta need all the talisman slots you can get in order to actually wield all of these spells and weapons. So if they can just increase the poise, or maybe reduce the amount of damage you receive, like if you're already mid cast or mid attack, then it'll be a bit more viable to use these. But to just use these things alone without any other weapons in like PvP, it's just way too difficult and not worth the struggle when there's things like the Moon Veil and the Rivers of Blood out there. So yeah, I mean, they really need to do something about it, or we just need to give up on these. But hey, maybe there's other people more skilled out there that can actually show me how to use these things in an effective way. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this little PvP match I had trying to make this video. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it, and maybe just a young subscribe. I'm gonna try come out with more of these cosplays as I go along. But yeah,
So
thanks
I need
again
to-
for
need to
watching.
Figure out how to like space properly. Here they are. Okay. Oh, nice. Madness, boy. Mr. Madness. Come here, Mr. Madness. Let's go, boys. This way. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, beautiful. That was beautiful. Nope. Nope. Come on, boys. Let's figure out what we can do now. Let's try that. No, sir. I wish I had a parry shield right now. Oh, Vike. Yeah, keep spamming. Let's go, boys. Nope. 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 Yeah, you're gonna run out of blue stuff soon, boy. What the fuck? Okay. He's done though. Let's go. Nicely done.